Hello y'all, and today we are playing NovaLight like I said, but look, I'll be honest with y'all. I was thinking of quitting NovaLight content. I don't know why, just the game wasn't that fun, but I watched some NovaLight videos and one of them inspired me to keep going until I get Crystal Partner out. I'm forcing XD to give me a Crystal Partner. It's okay if I don't get it, but I'm going to keep going till I get it. And even after that, I'm going to keep going until I get noticed. And then after that, I'm going to keep going until I'm finally satisfied, which will never happen. Because I'm going to keep uploading content for y'all that I hope you guys will enjoy. But for today's video, I kind of want to talk about is this. I'm gonna read it out to y'all, and I'm gonna give my own reaction to it, and what I think, and stuff I theorize. Entity, Crown being a multidimensional being that sees itself as a king rather than a god. Since Crown was once royalty, they can be seen being merciful to those in yellow, which is me. Dang. Anyway, Crown is very power hungry, and the origin of this being is currently unknown. I really like what they did with this guy, cause I really like the aura, and I really like the scepter, and like the crown, and like the cape. I really like those. Like, it's so cool, genuinely. Anyways, next one. Colossals. Failed human and robot mutation experiment. The robot itself has a mixed mind of its own. The flesh arm is from the results of human body bones being mixed with the wrong DNA. Mixed wrong with the DNA. Due to the fact it has a mixed mind, the entity itself wants revenge. For its failed experiment, it can be heard charging at others while the robot plays very odd screams. Here's my question. Why does the flesh arm have spikes on it? That's my question. And I'm guessing the reason why it has that on it is because it's thirst for revenge. I really like the design of this. It was actually really cool when they released it. I really like this. I really do. Furnace. Furnace was planned to be used for cooking food on the station. But due to being an old model of the NovaBots, sensors weren't really that secure and eventually started confusing the humans and bots for food items. Eventually, putting the station on lockdown while they went around burning others alive. Now, I think this one's pretty cool. I bet what they did, because it wasn't meant to be like a microwave, they probably implanted it next to the sink and stuff. And then you just open up the hatch and just put food in it and then cook it, and then maybe it'll talk to you sometimes, saying, "Oh, hello, your food is almost ready. Beep beep, your food is ready." That's probably what I would do. Hero Plant. Hero Plant was created as a security bot for NovaCore. They were used for making sure staff didn't break the rules and were always doing their best. After a while, the Hero Plant was tasked to judge if another human was innocent or not. If innocent, let past. If bad, lock up. The main issue was when scanning and the human turned out to be bad, trying to steal them out of the ring home. The aeroplane, instead of locking them up, started stabbing them repeatedly until they died. The aeroplane was scrap them. I really want to give XE credit for how fire this is. Look at the swords, look at it on the background. This whole thing is absolutely fire. I absolutely love it. Comp. Now this is the one I'm really intrigued in, because it has all these black boxes, and they're not just on that side, they're full black. You can't, you don't collide with them. But let me. No, an entire collidable layer here. Never mind. Anyway, Comp. Comp was the first instance of a weaponized NovaBot, directed and constructed by. Comfort was created. There was a constant rewiring and edits being made to the bot and improved in functionality, and extremely rapid development of this weaponized bot made uneasy. Eventually, decided to halt the development of the spot, while headquarters was empty. He decided to mess with the spot's internal programming, setting free. Now, what really intrigues me about this one is that these, like, I know I already said this, but like, I haven't said this. I really hope that these, and maybe like the next updates, like these could slowly start to fall off. Because like, I feel like the reason why they could see, like why they're adapted is probably due to the fact that these would be very big lore drops. Or might even just reveal all the lore in NovaLight as we know it. But I really just hope, like, Steve, you're watching this, can you please make it that like, every update these will start to slowly fall off? I know I already said that, but XD, please, bro, I'm so curious. When you show people something that's redacted, they're gonna want to know what's redacted. Just saying. But I don't blame you for doing that. Your choice. Venus, the first NovaCat to visit Terrorist. While on the expedition, the corrupted spikes impaled their chest, and caused them the first corruption to occur. Staff tried to recover Venus, however they eventually found the corruption and was left to rot. Now hear me out. In there, when we go to there, they are some NovaCats that are dead, and I'm pretty sure there's one that already had a spike already through their chest. So I'm thinking this was that one, but they go into this form when depending if they think if they're gonna harm him or not. So he must have thought that we're not gonna harm him, so that's why he stayed in that form. But with the other people, he'll probably kill everybody else though. But right, this guy really intrigued me because this is the only. Wait, no, I gotta say that after. Sorry. Rewrite was a normal NovaCat working in the NovaCore until a virus was installed into the bot by a rogue staff member, causing it to rewrite its entire programming and shift into this sort of character, changing the robot's face and color. Once spotted staff tried to get rid of it, but its playful mood tricked it and the staff into thinking everything was okay, until one of them turned around and snapped it, and Rewrite snapped it. The station was then put onto a lockdown due to the fact that Rewrite was too fast to capture. Stronger staff was needed to lock it up. Now this one is really cool because I'm pretty sure it's the only video I watched that I've actually seen him in. Yeah, I think this is really cool. This is a really good idea, XD. I actually genuinely love this one. Now, Fenia. This one's cool. Fenia uses a crash test robot, always used to test the limits of Nova bots. Staff would install small viruses onto the bot, to test its resistance. One day, the staff installed a snipe test virus into the bot by accident. Once they installed the bot, instantly broke out of it, and instantly started attacking and nearby staff. And then it broke out of its testing zone and started sniping multiple humans in the cafeteria. Then a lockdown was put in the station to film. Now, my best part about this one is that that is definitely Biscuit. Like, look at the face. Keep that in mind right here. Look, it's actually the same thing. I'm using this. I know it's created by Biscuit, but just use it for now, okay? But yeah, I really like this. I'm pretty sure XD gave actual Biscuit access to this. Pretty sure Biscuit also does have access to Colossal. I don't know if they removed him access of that and just gave him that, or they gave him that and also still kept his access to Colossal. I don't know. Yeah, like I'm just seeing a post by Fenia, by a Biscuit that had a photo of him using this form, and then there was text. It was in a post that said soon. So yeah, I'm guessing Biscuit does have access to this. I definitely know he has access to Colossal. Haddle really interests me. Not really, but let me just read him. Haddle was a NovaCat who was sent into Crimson with a diver's suit to see how far below the depths they could go. After a long while on being below the surface, the signal was lost, and eventually they came back looking like Haddle. Then they started attacking staff, and they had to be shoved back into the Crimson blood ocean before the staff left the planet. Now, I seen a video about what all we know about Haddo, and what it said is that thing does 35 damage, and it has a rocket that does 100 damage, which is a one shot. And also, he doesn't even have access to the realms. And that's everything. Okay, Timer, please shush. Anyways, y'all, that is everything about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!